when you said things that you want out of your children and your bloodline, for me and my children, no matter what the situation or the circumstance is, I want them to know love.
Yes.
I want each brother, each sister to understand that's my brother.
Yes.
I love him.
Absolutely.
You don't need no friend. No, you got brothers.
Yeah. And the way that happens though is you gotta have them together.
Correct.
And I would, I don't know the moms, but man, I would advise for the moms, man, to build a relationship. Build a relationship because, man, it's man, I'll never forget, man, when Pony, we first found out he had kidney disease, they test you to see who could be potentially donate a kidney, man. His little sister, Mikey, who's not, they don't even share the same mother, said, I want to be tested. And the doctor said, well, she's young and we don't want it to affect her having children when she's older. She said, well, I don't have to have children. I got to have my brother. Oh, man. I'm telling you, boy, it made me want to cry now because I remember one time she was sick. We went to see her. And man, her brother just fell on her like a big brother do. And she hugged him and you could just see her feeling better because when she was young, my grandmother, her great-grandmother babysat her brother, and her big cousin. So all she knows is, man, this is my brother. Otherwise, she's her only child. So I'm blessed. Her mother looks at those children like, my oldest daughter's first car, again, it's not Michael's mother's daughter. First car was from Michael's mom. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, she don't need to call nothing. She don't need to have a job yet. I was on some old black man shit. Yeah. Well, how's she gonna get a job if she don't have a car? You know what I mean? Like that means something. When you look at a woman who understands the need for connectivity, because she was an only child, like my mom. When you see that, man, you just got to recognize I'm blessed. So even though this ain't the perfect plan, it's definitely a part of God's plan for me.
Correct. Because I see my situations, bro, and even though, admittedly, you don't ever say who's your favorite child or anything else like that, but in peaks and valleys and different times, the children can say who's their favorite sibling.
Yeah.
And they got cliques, they got this.
Yeah.
Come on, Caesar, let's go to the playground. Yeah. Come on, Suge, let's go downstairs to the playroom. Come on, Cho, let's do this. I see my daughter, Kuda, her name's Sovereign Dior. After the games, you would have thought she jumps on Chosen. Yeah. And I see Caesar, who has a different mother from Kamitis, who's Suge. They locked in.
Yes.
And they a year apart.
Yeah.
And it's like they talk
you a fucking fuck.
Bro,
you're an athlete.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
You a pro for real.
Bruh. And these boys is boys. You feel what I'm saying? So these niggas is talking and they trying each other like, man, nigga, get up. That ain't, and I'm going, hold on. He just fought, man. Watch out. Man, you ain't got to do it like this. Chosen was trying to teach him how to get in a three-point stance.
Yeah.
And, children, this is how you realize that they sponges.
Yeah.
So they down in the playroom, they always tempt me, Daddy, come on down in the playroom. It's damn near like the mosh pit down there. 'Cause it's a TV in there. It's a 42-inch TV that's screen cracked.
Yeah.
Ball, go on here, go on there. And this particular time, they down there, and when you realize that your children are sponges, they emulate everything that they see.
Yeah.
So Chosen was trying to teach Caesar how to get into the three-point stand.
Yeah.
Granted, Chosen's 8, Caesar's 5.
Yeah.
And he was like, down, set, go, down. So, no, come here. So he's literally taking his leg like the coach do. Yeah. Move your leg and slide it out the way. And I'm like, well, hold on, Chosen, you can't hit the boy like that. Hold on. Man, and he was emulating what he saw. But they don't realize, just like you were saying in that palette, my assistant who serves as my assistant now, Q, we call him Fat.
Yeah.
Me and Fat have an allegiance because I've known him long as he's known himself.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
We've made alliances being able to talk about what we wanted to do growing up. Even though his last name is Anderson, that's his mom's, name by marriage, but his maiden name is Newton. So when he introduces himself or he says his whole name, he's like, yeah, I'm Anderson, but he's really a Newton. Yeah. And the things that we've experienced, his brother Dino, the same thing. It's just like him and myself have these remembrances of like growing up and we know love in a way where I never, to your point, my dad never really told me, son, I love you.
Yeah.
But my dad, my hero.
I knew I was loved. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And last night, to bring it home, Chosen had football practice, and I'm going to football practice after this too. And I've been on them hard lately, and I had to tell them, because having a lot of kids, there's an admittance to know that you value isolated time with one child.
Yeah, you have to do dates.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I have just one child, I have to really kind of lock in. Man, high school, like what you doing this? You know, try to understand him amongst the masses. And I'm talking to him, and I said, son, you know it's my job to celebrate you, and it's also my job to push you.
Yeah.
So my father told me it was yes, sir, no, sir.
No, yep. My dad would say it's no disrespectful way to say yes, sir, no, man.
You see what I'm saying? And that's where parenting is a little different. I'm fine with yes and no, but football taught my son to say yes, sir.
Yeah.
So as I'm having this conversation with my son last night in the truck, he's replying back, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You understand what I'm saying, son? I love you. Like, and I wanted to make for damn sure that I tell my son, I kiss my son, I kiss my daughter. I want them to know, even how great my father was, there's still some things that I want to implement that may be different.
Yeah.
And show them that type of realm, but it's still gonna be off of hard-nosed loving and accountability to let you know, I tell you, son, I love you, but you're being a bitch. Yeah. You're being a pussy now. Come on now, I ain't raising no pitch now. Tighten up. And you have to understand.
Tighten up, boy.
Tighten up. And with that, it's my job to raise a man.
Absolutely.
Because no matter what any female would like to say, they don't want no soft man.
Yeah, and my mama, man, my mama Denise used to be so, she used to get so hard on me, man. She didn't even live with me. She was only 16 years older than me. We go stay with her on the weekends, stay with our grandparents on the week. But man, sometimes she gets so frustrated with me, she just fire off in my chest. I'm talking about to the day she died. You know what I mean? She only been dead like 6 years. And she would tell me, she was like, I'm sorry that I was so hard on you, but you my only son. I don't get another chance. You know what I mean? And she was absolute about it. You know what I mean? About that bitch shit. You know what I mean? That's why I just, I don't really worry about shit that people say or what they feel or think. Cause I was hardened. You know what I mean? I was hardened. So I can't waste a lot of time worrying about what people think about me.